Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Grandpa's Shart's Garage. Sometimes it's Grandpa's Shit's Garage. Depends on how sick I'm feeling. But anyway, hell, it happens to the best of us.
Thought it was half-ass garage.
Well, it's half-ass garage. But anyway, because I only got one cheek. So anyway, you know, a lot of people think that living in a small town is awfully boring. Or out in the country is awfully boring, but I'm telling you, it ain't true. Now, just take, for instance, the other day. I went down the road a piece to a little country cafe in the middle of nowhere. And I ordered me a big old batch of turnip greens. And they brought it, and there was a lizard right in the middle of them turnip greens. I called the waitress over there, and I said, "Hey, man, there's a lizard in my dang turnip greens." And she said, "Shh. Don't tell nobody, everybody won't want." Then I remember growing up as a kid, I grew up in this little bitty town. Didn't even have a red light. Pinson, Tennessee. And we had a volunteer fire department that was run by this one family. And one year, it ain't hardly rained, and it was a big drought. We barely had enough water for everybody to do their normal things, much less a fire. We all was talking about what if one of these little buildings in town catch on fire or something, schoolhouse or something. Well, sure enough, one day one of them buildings did. It was a heck of a fire, and everybody was standing around it, crossing their arms. What are we gonna do now? How are we gonna get this thing out? We ain't got enough water. Well, along come that family in the dang fire truck, and I mean, they had it floored, and everybody jumped out of their way. They wasn't stopping, and they run that fire truck right in the middle of that burning building, jumped out of that burning building, and was a stomping and a shooing around, and done took all part of their clothes, dang, beating the fire, and had Memo out there pointing, hey, put it out there, hey, there's one over there, stomping out, stomping out, stomping out. Well, they stomped out that whole damn fire. And everybody said, man, these people are heroes. We all was clapping and applauding. We even passed a hat around. Took up a bunch of money for them. They heroes. Well, I asked the old man that run the family, head of the family, I says, what you gonna do with that money we collected? He said, well, Sonny, the first damn thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get brakes on that damn fire truck. So it never gets too boring. Kind of reminds me of an old drunk that got out of a little country beer joint, and he was staggering around. He didn't know his right from his left, and he turned the wrong way. He wound up in the middle of a cemetery and trying to stagger home that night, and was tripping over headstones and everything and falling all over the place. And finally, he wound up falling in a fresh dug grave. And he tried to get out, and it was too muddy and slippery, and he didn't know what to do. So he just started raising his hands and hollering, "Help me, I'm cold! Help me, I'm cold!" Well, he just kept on yelling that. And meanwhile, this other old drunk got out of that beer joint in the same place, and he was walking home, and he's in the same shape. And he walked past that cemetery and heard, "Help me, I'm cold!" So he said, "I'm going to see what the hell's going on." So he staggered all through there trying to find where that noise was coming from, and he was falling over grave sites and everything. And finally, he found the open grave, and that guy in the bottom going, "Help me, I'm cold." And the other drunk told him, says, "Well, you dumbass, hell, you done kicked all the dirt off of you. Of course you're cold." Well, today's video, gonna be on one of my Father's Day presents. I got this 6-piece Bauer set. We're gonna do an unboxing. It won't be as fun as unboxing Grandma's Shart, but it'll be fun, I promise you. All right, Paul, get out of his chair here.
Oh, Grandpa.
Now let's see what we got here. Grandma said this was the perfect place because it was the cleanest place in my shop, and I'm going, it's a shop. It's not a house. Sometimes it looks better than a house. I'm gonna get my butt kicked out of this video.
He's not lying.
Let's see what we got here. My rusty knife. My rusty knife. Let's see here. Well, look how good it's boxed. It's packed really well. It's like Grandma Shart's rear end. It's packed well. Let's see, let me put this down.
Don't say that in front of the baby.
Here's all the books that go to all this stuff.
That you're not gonna read.
Oh, looky here. Let's see. First thing we got is this saw. Let's see here. This thing, what's the official term for that saw right here? Let's see here.
Is
It's
the oscillator?
oscillator saw. That's what. I was gonna call it the jerky saw, but that ain't what it is.
No.
Shut up, Chad. But anyway.
That's a good try, Grandpa.
But anyway, I wanted one of these things you can get in some tight places. And it's got a blade that sticks out right here and it just oscillates, vibrates real hard, and it'll cut with that blade anything you want to cut with it. And you can get in a tight spot where you can't get a regular saw. And hell, it's packed really well, and this thing's got some weight to it. You know, it don't feel like no junk to me. Look at here, charger and a circular saw. You know, I know a guy so mean he'll wrestle a bear in the woods at night for one of these things. With a branch. You know, I tell you what, we'd have whooped the Yankees if we could have fought them with corn stalks, but the darn turkeys wouldn't fight that way. But anyway, there's a battery and a charger and another saw. Let's see, right here.
And all those batteries.
And what we got here? Oh boy, I love these things. I got one and already, but hell, I could always use another one.
Impact.
This is an impact driver right here, 20 volt. And I'm gonna tell you, I've used these before. They'll break your dang wrist if you ain't holding them good. I mean, they don't play. I've seen my son-in-law take off lug nuts to a car with one of these things. Anyway, it's got some weight on it. I love the way the stuff is packed. This right here, the cordless drill. It's got some weight to it. It don't feel like no junk. Of course, you know how it is. Everything's made out of plastic. As long as it works, I find. And this must be, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That must be my blower.
Oh.
Look at this big boy.
Oh,
They say they blow 96 miles an hour. So next time you're stupid enough to wear a dress around me, guess what's going to happen?
Grandpa, settle down.
All right. I'm just in love with my wife. Or in lust, I don't know. Let's see here.
Little of both.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What you missing, Grandpa? Let's see.
Let's see, I got it. Hey, let's set all this stuff. There's my
Oh,
blower.
I know what you're missing.
There's my blower. Here's my impact wrench. This is my drill. Cordless drill. This is my oscillating saw. This is one battery. This is 2 batteries and a charger, an extra charger. Wow, they didn't skimp on anything. This right here is a
Oh, your circular.
circular saw. This right here is another battery. Let's see. I missed something.
Oh, no, that's the light.
Where's the light at?
That's not another battery. It's a light. that fold out light.
On 3 amp battery.
Well then one of these other ones is
Oh,
like,
man.
that's the
Ah,
charger.
here's the light.
There it is.
Here's the light. I got, oh man, let me make sure I'm telling you right. All right, I got 2 batteries, a charger, and then, where's that light at? I hate it. Right here, this damn, no, that ain't it. And that's,
Right
what I
there.
do with that
Right there.
doggone light? There it is. And this thing, and let me see how many lumens it is. 300 lumens. And it's light. You can take it on the house with you. It's a bad boy. And you get it for around $200. You can't buy all this equipment separate for $200, I don't believe. Hey, Rangy, how you doing? But I will sell you my dog for $200.
No.
He's my buddy. He's my friend. He steals my paper every now and then. Anyway, there's the unboxing. You see how good it was packed? You see the stuff. Wasn't no lightweight junk. And I'm gonna do a review of every one of them. I'm gonna show you how this all works. In case you want one. 2 batteries, a charger, 6 pieces of equipment. And it's something you'd use all the time if you had a shop.
And the batteries are all interchangeable,
Yeah,
right?
the batteries are all interchangeable. And you can't beat the deal. I mean, you really can't. The saw didn't come with a blade, but hell, I think the blades are $5 or $10. It ain't no big deal. I just get me a Bauer blade. But yeah, folks, I'm telling you, this is a good present for Father's Day or birthday or Christmas for your dad. He'd love it. And I look forward to using every one of these and show you how good they work. Like I said, that chainsaw, that Bauer chainsaw I got, that I did a video on, I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. This right here, it's a bad mammy Jimmy. You know, look, I'm not out in the forest with it. I'm trimming limbs and I'm cutting little trees down, little weed trees down, stuff like that, and it's perfect. I ain't got a fool with cranking some hard to crank damn chainsaw, and I can leave this thing over winter and ain't got to worry about the gas going bad. So I mean, and it's got plenty of power. I just put one of these I put a 5 amp battery on it, and it'll roll, baby. It'll roll, tide, roll. But anyway, as I always tell you, Jesus in your heart bring you joy. Jesus in your relationship bring you stability. For all you people that don't like Grandpa Shart, here's a big honk honk. And all you people that like me, here's a big thumbs up. And I love you too, honey.
I love you.
Grandpa Shart out.